Alright, I got a package, which I don't know what's in it. So let's open it up and see what we got. There's a lot of things. I guess some of them are like empty. A Galaxy or Samsung Galaxy Watch 5.
So it's analog, it's official. You know the other thing, like a barcode.
Right, Ando.
Yes.
On to other business.
Yep.
Obviously, during the week, a lot of buzz about HNA coin.
Yeah.
Our analog.
Alright, good morning. This is the next day, and now we're gonna check the progress again. It's been like 2 days now since I checked. So I accidentally merged this little pull request that so he did this, and there was a lot of stuff that he did within this pull request. But then after that, I saw that there were a lot of other pull requests that were with smaller features, smaller changes, and those changes basically had like merge conflicts with the pull request by Momshad that I just merged. So what I did was I reverted that merge so that I could merge the other pull requests, because it seemed like I could merge those ones into the alpha branch, and then afterwards I could merge the one that Momshad did without Momshad's pull request actually conflicting with the other ones that I just merged, because the other ones were just like changes to different files, smaller ones. So that was what I did, but then I ended up having to revert. So then I ended up having to revert the merge that I did for Momshad. Jora127, he commented here that we should probably create some sort of system where people actually are reviewing the pull request before they are merged, because now I'm like merging stuff all the time that I just haven't really looked at that much. Alright, so some of you guys were asking for a little bit more of a boat tour, so here's a quick little tour of my boat. So here we have a couple of seats, or like a little couch thing with a table. This table can actually be folded down, like put lowered down, and then you can put I think these ones on top of there to make this into a bed. Back here we have a lot of space. So now I think you can tell, like this is a pretty comfortable spot to sleep in, and this is also another one of those spots. And then we have this spot where you can sit, and where we played some cards when we were out last weekend. And so this is where I slept. This is my bed. Really nice place to sleep in, except the fact that like the mattress is not very thick. So I found my like the leg that I was lying on was like falling asleep during the night. But it's still like, I love sleeping in boats. It's one of my favorite things since I was a child. Also, in case you're interested in like what the model of the boat is, it's a Maxi Phoenix. Which is like a 28-foot Swedish made boat. Now I need to go for a quick run just to get some exercise in and also to just clear my head a little bit. And yeah, I always tie my shoes after walking out the door. Or this shot just looked really nice and was also a great segue into the new Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 that I recently got my hands on. The way that I usually run is I try to keep my heart rate between 140 and 150, since this is around zone 2 of aerobic training, which has been shown to have great benefits for both cardio and for living longer. The Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 is really nice for running because it gives me the data that I want, right where I want it, and I'm constantly checking my heart rate to try to keep it down and also to make sure that my pace stays fairly consistent. It also has a new sapphire glass that means that it's really durable and scratch resistant, which is great if you're out doing some trail running. Increasing your steps per day is one of the best things that you can do for your overall health. It's very easy to do and it has a huge impact on overall health and longevity. And it's a great way to burn fat. And the Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 is a very convenient way to track your steps, and it even helps you by giving you reminders to stand up and walk around when you've been sitting for too long, which is very easy to do when you're working on an app like I am. The Galaxy Watch 5 feature upgrades make it a great fitness wearable. This watch also has a lot of customization options in terms of both the watch face library and also different wristbands. And the device offers a really simple and smart way to track overall health and fitness, from real-time health monitoring like sleep and heart rate to auto-tracking workouts, and it does all of this in this like super sleek and lightweight design. So I highly recommend checking it out at Samsung.com. And thank you to Samsung for sponsoring this video and being a long-term partner of this channel. Alright, so I just saw Suhan or whatever, Suzanne Pradhan created like a mock-up design of what the login screens could look like. And it looks really, really good. So yeah, I don't know, it looks crazy. Okay, so I think that I have an idea now for what the next thing that I will be working on is, because right now, like I've said in a couple of videos now, I think, I'm very overwhelmed with all the stuff that needs to be done. It's like comment threads on comment threads on comment threads in different issues that are coming up each day. There's like new issues. Each day there's new pull requests with comment threads. Each day there's like discussions, but I'm laughing because I'm gonna try to name this person, but I don't know how, because it's just like an F20180445. They commented and suggested that I create a product flow map, which is gonna be like essentially like a structure describing. I don't know what this is, so that's why I'm like describing something I don't know anything about, but essentially like a document describing what are the features, what is the goal, what's the vision for the app, where are we going, what needs to be done, and that way it can kind of be easier for people to just understand like, okay, this is where we're going and this is what needs to be done, this is what we need to do in order to achieve these and these goals. Alright, so I figured I would do like a reveal of like what the actual idea is behind the startup, because there are so many people that are commenting stuff like this looks exactly like this app or that app or whatever app. And first of all, just let me tell you that I've tried pretty much every like workout tracking app that's out there. So I've seen all of the ones that people have commented about and I've tried them, and this is not what this app will be. Right now, it definitely looks like that's what the app will be. But what I haven't revealed so far is like the vision for the app. So I figured that would be something that I would do today. And this is going to be like the classic thing where you say like, imagine Instagram, but for dogs. That's almost what this is. It's like, imagine Instagram, but like for working out. So that's kind of what I'm going with or going for, but that's not the whole point of it. Well, the point isn't to beat Instagram or to create the new Instagram or anything like that. The idea is just that I wanted to create an app where you could share workouts with people, where it would be very simple to do that. So, for instance, imagine that you're following someone that you feel like, okay, their physique is really good. I want to have that physique. And then you go to their profile page, and instead of like Instagram, where you just see a feed of the different pictures of that person, you would see a feed of their actual workouts. And this is something that I haven't visually come up with a good way to actually represent this or do this, but that's sort of where I want to go with it. So I want to get to a point where you could see workouts, and then you could click like a button that would be repeat workout, and then you could do the exact same workout that that person has tracked and shared. And that's kind of the idea. The idea is also to be able to share workouts with people like friends, and for personal trainers to be able to share workouts with their clients. So the idea is just that you'll be able to actually create a workout for yourself. You'll be able to create like workout plans for yourself. But if you're like the knowledgeable person in your friend group about working out, then you could also create a workout and share it with your friends, or create a workout plan that you can all stick to together, and they could just basically do that workout if they want to. And that's also something very useful for personal trainers, because right now there's no really good way of actually sharing workouts with your clients and tracking your clients' workouts and that sort of stuff. So that's another avenue of this app where it could go. And then the third part of it is just the fact that you could be able to actually follow like fitness people, and then actually be able to do the exact workouts that they've done. And since we have calculations that figure out the maxes and stuff like that based on your personal weights, it would be that you wouldn't just repeat their workout with their weights, but the weights will get updated to the weights that you will actually be able to do at the rep ranges that they did, or at the same, you would be able to get the same stimuli as they did from their workout. So if their 1 rep max is 100 kilos and your 1 rep max is 80 kilos, then you shouldn't be doing the same weights at the same rep ranges as them in order to get the same response as they are getting from their workouts. You should be doing a lot less weight to get the same response. So that's kind of the idea, to kind of automate a lot of that stuff. Also to be able to automate periodization and those sort of things, like lots of things like that. But that's kind of a quick example of what the app is and where the app is going, which I thought was kind of needed at this point to share, because I think a lot of people don't quite understand where I'm going with it, or why this app would be unique in any sort of way. But this is something that I think would be quite unique, and something that I've been looking for ages and I haven't found. Plus, I want to make it super simple to actually track these things, which right now there's no app out there that's easy to track a workout in. It's just a hassle, in my opinion. So to me, the way that I've designed it right now makes it way easier to actually track the workouts. So